Hello, my name is John. Today we're going to be showing you how to set up a multi-channel sound mixing board for a live audio event. We will show you what equipment is necessary for the successful event, and we will show you how to properly set up that equipment. The most important piece of equipment for a live audio event is of course the multi-channel mixing board. However, there are several other key pieces of equipment that are necessary when producing a live audio event. Along with the multi-channel mixing board, there are microphones with XLR female and male ends. There is the audio snake, which connects all of the components to the soundboard, wireless receivers, monitors for playback, Aviom in-ear monitors, speakers for house distribution, power distribution, wireless microphones so the actors and musicians may move around, instruments, and a D-box directional input box to assist in amplifying musicians' instruments. If you don't think you need a microphone for your instrument because it's loud enough already, if you're doing any kind of video recording for distribution later, you will need the sound to flow through the soundboard to get adequate sound levels for your video. Therefore, you will need to have the instrument mic'd and run through the soundboard. Once you've determined what all needs to flow through the soundboard, the next step is to take your input-output cables, connecting them to the head of the snake all the way to the end of the soundboard and the correct channels. It is very important to keep in mind what number input you're plugging in your equipment in at the stage, because at the back of the house soundboard, you will need to match up the number that you plugged in at the stage level. For example, if you plug in your guitar to input number 16 at the stage, you would need to plug it in to the soundboard also on channel 16. After you've connected all your microphones to the soundboard, the next thing is to find their ceiling, which is the loudest point the microphone can get before it rings out. To do that, we're going to ring out the microphone. It's a process in which you increase your maximum volume all the way up until you hear a very loud screeching sound. Once you hear that sound, that is your ceiling, that is as loud as the microphone can get. The final step before the live show begins is to perform your final sound checks on all equipment.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Is this thing even on?
It is.
What's the deal? Mic check, mic check.
Once all your final sound checks have been completed, the last step is to simply just run the show. You've done everything you can up to this point to make sure that everything is correct, so now it's up to you to just run the board correctly.